So if you're here, you probably want to learn how to sell with more ease and flow without feeling pushy or fake. Some of you may know me from Sinaport's team, where I used to coach her mentees on sales calls and how to step into their confident, true self. And something I realized over and over again is that most women massively overthink sales. So today, I want to take this thing that feels complicated, uncomfortable, and even scary at times and make it very simple for you. So let's talk about sales. Now, if the word sales feels cringy for you and makes your stomach turn, I get it. Trust me, for a long time, I thought that salespeople were pushy, annoying, and manipulative, and they were just too much for me. But over the years, I learned something that completely changed my world. And I'm gonna teach you what it is. So, sales is not about convincing you guys, not at all. I'm not here to convince you on anything, okay? I promise. It's not about pressure, it's not about manipulating someone to say yes to something. Sales is actually about service. It's about helping someone make a decision for themselves. And think about it, when you help someone make a decision for themselves, what are you doing? You're leading them, right? So sales is about leadership. It's about holding space for that change to happen. Because most people, they already know they want to make a change, right? They feel it, but they also feel the fear and doubt come up. And in that moment, your role is not to push. Your role is to listen, to reflect back what they truly want, to help them see what is possible for them, and to invite them into that possibility with love and honesty. I had this sales trainer, Paulo, that have helped some of the best sales reps in the world, and he always used to say that sales is about love and compassion. Because people don't need pressure. They need to be understood. They need someone who says, I see you, I got you, and I can help you get you there. That is sales. It's about connection. It's about clarity. It's about helping someone say yes to themselves. Now, maybe you're right in the beginning. You don't even have an official offer yet, or maybe the thought of having a sales call makes you want to run away and hide. Here's the truth. You don't need to have 10 years of experience or the perfect resume. What you do need is a genuine heart to help, the courage to show up, and most of all, you need the clarity to guide someone forward. So look, you're not selling yourself, okay? You're not begging for approval. You're simply offering a path, a solution, a possibility for transformation. So instead of thinking, who am I to charge for this? What if no one buys? Am I good enough? Do I have enough experience? Am I professional enough? I want you to rewrite those thoughts, okay? Let's rewrite them together. I want you to say, I care so deeply for what I'm doing. I'm helping people. I'm creating transformation. I'm creating impact. I've walked this path and now I can guide someone. My job is to show up, and people buy energy, not just a resume. So now that we've worked a little bit on the mindset stuff, I want to make it practical. What can you actually do to start getting sales into your offer? If you're just starting out, your homework is simple. I want you to create a 15-minute get to know call, okay? This is going to be like a discovery call, okay? This is where you get to know your audience. Think of it as a coffee. Okay, a coffee chat with a purpose. It's not a sales call. It's not about pitching or convincing. It's about discovery. The purpose for you is to understand three things. Where are they now? What's their current situation? Where do they want to go? What's their vision, their dream, their goal? And then why now? What's pushing them to act on this now? What's changed? Why is this so important for them now? And finally, what you want to understand in this call is if they are ready, okay? You have to qualify them, not just financially, but also emotionally ready to step into that change. By the way, if you want to know how to create a get to know call on Calendly, check the link in my description. So, a discovery call is not just about asking questions, it's about listening deeply to what they're saying. Not talking about yourself and your offers. We don't want to do that here. You're just qualifying them and getting to know them. You want them to walk away thinking, wow, she really got me. She understood me better than most people do. Because when someone feels seen and understood, that's when trust is built. And trust is the foundation of every single sale. You guys, this is how you start learning how to sell, okay? By learning your people, by hearing their stories, their thoughts, their desires in their own words. This is the best way for you to get to know your audience. They will literally tell you their struggles, which, by the way, is going to be content ideas for you, because now you know what you are attracting to your brand. So the best thing you can do, is listen to what they're saying, write notes down, record the calls. You guys, I don't think I told you yet, but record all of your calls, okay? You can use the app Fathom to record. I will also link a guide on how to use Fathom in my description. It's the best thing you can do. Listen, take notes, and gather that information. The better you understand your audience, the easier it's gonna get to speak directly to them and eventually to invite them into working with you. That's what a real discovery is. Now, if you already have an offer and you're already doing calls, you just want to get better at doing your sales call, I want to give you a simple framework. And I have used this saying throughout my whole journey, working as a closer for Ashton Hall, for Port, and even being a coach in Port's team. And that is, sales is a process, not a script. I don't want you to sit tight and hold the script and read the script out loud, okay? We're not doing acting, okay? That's not what we're doing. By the way, I used to play theater when I was younger, actually. So I remember remembering scripts, but I don't do that here, okay? We don't want any scripts because the people you're gonna talk to are not gonna follow any script, right? They show up with their own stories, their own fears and emotions. So instead of memorizing lines, I want you to focus on these simple three things. Are you ready? First of all is, of course, the goal. Ask them what they really want. And what do you mean, Roya, what they really want? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Ask them what they really want, okay? Don't just stop at the first answer. If someone says, well, I just want to make more money, ask why. What does financial freedom mean to you? What would it actually mean into your life to have financial freedom, right? I've hopped on so many sales calls where they said, well, I just want to be healthier. I just want to make more money. What does it mean to you, right? And I know it sounds weird because like, oh, Roya, well, everyone wants more money. Everyone wants to be more healthy. Yeah, but what does it mean to you personally? I want to get to the outcome of the goal. What would it mean to have this change in their life? If someone says, I want to be healthier, what does it mean to be healthier? What does health mean to you? Why is that so important for you right now? Because you have to see it like this. They're not buying the program. They're not buying waking up 5 a.m. and doing hundreds of squats. Okay? Fucking hate squats. They're buying what the program can do for them. More freedom, better relationships, more energy, more confidence, right? That's what they're saying yes to. And that's the outcome of the goal. I've had a lot of women come in, well, I just want to be more healthy. Well, what does health mean to you? What it actually means, I can be a better mom. When a program is going to help you become a better mom, have better relationships in your life, give you more freedom, do you see how much more that is valuable than just want to get more healthy? Okay, perfect. I think we got it right now, right? If not, I'll make more videos for you guys. I'm always here to help. Now, the second thing is the struggle. I want you to ask why they don't have this yet. What's in the way? What's the missing link? What's the real problem? Because if you don't know the problem, they won't value the solution, right? So we need to know what is the thing that makes them not be where they want to be yet. I love this question. So if I'm on a call, I would just ask them, so why are you not where you want to be yet? What's in the way? How long have you been struggling with this for, right? We want to really get to the bottom of what the problem is. I want you to be so, so, so curious when you're jumping on a sales call and getting to know the problem, the struggle. Be so goddamn curious. What is the exact reason they're not where they want to be? That's it. And then the third thing I want you to focus on is urgency. Why do they want to do something about this now? What is the change, right? What's going to happen if they keep going like this the next 2 to 3 years down the line? Oh no, Roy, I'm going to get depressed. I'm going to get angry at myself. I'm probably going to lose my job. I'm going to get burned out. Okay, are you willing to settle for that? No, I'm not. Why not? Why are you not willing to settle for that? Well, because as I told you, I want to make a change. I want more for myself. Why? Well, because I believe in myself. Okay. Well, why do something about this now then? Okay. You really need to get to the bottom of why they want to do this now. When you guide someone through their goal, struggle, and urgency, selling becomes natural. You're not forcing them, you're leading them. And by the way, all of this happens before the pitch, before you start to talk about your offers. before you start to talk about how you can help them and how many sessions they get. You need all of this before you pitch. This is very, very important. You have to go through the goal, struggle, and urgency before you pitch anything and you start to talk about yourself and your offers. Okay, let's do a little bit of reflection. Let me ask you this. When you think about selling, what's coming up for you? Do you feel calm? Do you feel curious? And are you asking deep questions? Or are you jumping too fast on the pitch? What would shift if you trusted yourself as a guide instead of trying to close them? So listen, sales doesn't have to feel heavy. It doesn't have to feel fake. It can feel like the truth. It can feel like connection. It can feel like love. So here's my invitation. Start applying this. Even if it feels messy in the start, start asking deeper questions. Start leading instead of convincing. Because when you shift how to sell, you shift how people respond to you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It means the world to me that I can help some of you. So please, 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 if you've implemented this and it actually worked for you and you got to get out there and do your magic, please let me know. I would love to see how this helped. You've got this. Now go out there, create some impact, do your magic, and remember, sales is all about love and compassion. See you.